Hi guys, welcome to The Sales Way, a podcast for those working in B2B sales enablement and leading B2B sales teams. In each episode, we're going to be sharing super simple how-to guides and straightforward actionable insights to help you create more success across your sales enablement activities. Let's get started. Hi there. So in our first episode, we're going to be looking at why a company would need a sales playbook. So sales playbooks are at the core of how we work with clients. So we thought this would be a really good place to start. So we think sales playbooks are obviously really useful for every company, whether you're in the B2C or B2B space. Whether you're selling £10 widgets or multi-million pound, multi-year contracts, there is still a need for consistent, centralized sales knowledge that's brought together in one document or central repository. So in this episode, we're going to touch on 3 important reasons why you need a sales playbook. And we're going to keep it really simple and short, and we're going to point you in the right direction if you want some additional free resources on creating sales playbooks at the end of the episode. So listen out for that. So let's get started. So the first reason why you might need a sales playbook is if you find yourself in the situation where you're struggling with sales content, training information, and documentation which is scattered across lots of different portals and the information that doesn't line up, that's a clear indication that you need a playbook. So there's a tendency in sales enablement and product management to create lots and lots of content, when in fact the answer is probably to go back and create less content but harmonize what you do have. And so you're trying to get to a place where you don't have any conflicting information or guidance. So you don't have a product brief that gives information that might conflict with some content in your training portal or in a marketing brochure, things like that. So sales playbooks are meant to form the foundation upon which all other materials can be built on top of. So it's one source of truth and it's centralized. So that's the first reason. So the second reason is if you're planning on growing your sales team, but you need a way to train them and give them access to straightforward content that will upskill them across all areas, including product and sales information. So if you're trying to upskill a number of people at the same time, and you want them to hit the ground running very quickly, then you want them to be able to position your products, you want them to be able to handle objections as if they've been working for you for quite a while already. So a sales playbook is a great place to bring all of that information together. So you might not be able to get your salespeople in one place for face-to-face training. So having content in a document that they can go away and review themselves is a really simple solution to that issue. And if you can get them there for training, then you've got a ready-made foundational piece of content that you can go and give them as backup training that supports what they've learned in the classroom. Playbooks also work if you need practical and actionable content that is going to help salespeople in live sales situations and customer interactions, such as how to handle objections or how to pitch your product, rather than just simply product knowledge training on its own. So the third reason is if you want to systemize your company's approach to sales. So many companies are trying to professionalize their sales processes and professionalize their approach so that they don't have, say, sales mavericks going off in one direction doing one thing and then another group of salespeople pitching their product in a slightly different way. They want everyone on the same page so that everyone's following the same process, using the same pitch and handling objections consistently. And the reason for that is that they're trying to systemize success. So they're looking at what their most successful team members are doing, and they're trying to pull those learnings, those insights and knowledge across the entire team so that everyone can learn from the success of their colleagues. And this adds consistency to your sales methodology. So it's a great tool to go out and say, look, we've got this playbook and this shows how we do sales. This shows how we handle customer success. This shows how we handle customer support. This is why we are different. So to recap, we've gone through 3 important reasons why a sales playbook could really help you out. So 1, you want to harmonize sales content across your organization and bring it all together in one place. 2, you want to grow your sales team and give everyone access to training material that covers product, company, and sales skill training in one document. And 3, you want to systemize success across your organization for a consistent company-wide approach to selling. So if you want to find out more about how to create a sales playbook yourself, then we've got a free how-to guide that goes into epic detail about creating a sales playbook over at contemsa.com/sales-playbook. See you next time. You've been listening to The Sales Way, brought to you by Contemsa. To carry on listening, head on over to thesalesway.com to find more episodes.